Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, this is your cncHD
Prince Kassad versus General Kwai.
My armor will crush your pathetic forces.
Okay, now I will do a challenge for you. It's a challenge of one of my subscribers. His name is kkanker26. If this is the right pronunciation of this name, I really don't know it, I only hope it. So he asked me to do this here. I have to defeat the tank general by only building hijackers and the jarmen kell. I'm not allowed to build tunnels, I'm not allowed to use sneak attacks, and no antrax either. And I can only capture the tanks with hijackers. When I snipe the tanks with my jarmen kell, I'm not allowed to build rebels and capture the tanks with the build rebels. I can only capture the tanks with the rebels from the rebel ambush. And I can also shoot the infantry with the jarmen kell. Okay, this should be it for the challenge description. Yep, you can also read this in the video description below. So, what I first do is make sure that I have a large money income. Oh, and yeah, this is a voiceover. I already did this game, and I'm now recording my voice to it because I had to concentrate really hard on this game. I couldn't tell anything, I couldn't speak anything during this gameplay, but I'm doing it now. Okay, I'm not capturing the supplies on the right corner of this map. I'm only capturing the supplies on the top left and on the bottom left. This is enough. These are enough resources for me. I built 8 supply stashes. This is really enough. And if you do it right, you can finish those 8 supply stashes just in time before his attacks begin. And if his attacks begin, the army will be right on the place here to defend your base.
Your base has grown too large, General. My tanks will enjoy the target practice.
Yeah, tank general, it's okay. Tell the viewers you're dumb. So, I have now a really good money income. All supply stashes are full saturated, and I can now begin with the barracks spam. I will build many barracks to build many hijackers in time, because hijackers takes a lot of time to train. So I will build many barracks, and with those 8 supply stashes you really have enough money income to fund all this unit building. And here's the first flamer tank messing up my life. I didn't expect it so early. So this flamer tank will really mess up my base here. As you can see, he burned down the first barracks. And now I saw him. Now I noticed, oh shit, there's a flamer tank in my base, oh my god, and there's a Gatling tank. And a second flamer tank. Now I thought, man, shit, this is not going as I expected. I tried this challenge 2 times before, and this is the first time this happened. And yeah, I didn't expect it. And as you can see, 4 tanks already in my base. But I didn't quit it. I didn't quit the challenge and restarted. I just thought to myself, oh man, come on, shit on it. Just go on with the hijacker building. It will be okay. My base is not looking okay, but in my mind I thought, okay, this will be okay. Yeah, just go for it, cncHD. Yeah, do your building. Do your stuff. And yeah, so the first flamer tank is mine. He could flame away all those Gatling tanks, and I can now rebuild my barracks.
It already needs repairs.
And luckily my worker who built the arm sealer survived and is now finished with the buildings, so I can build a radar van. What I should do now, there it is, the radar van. I also now cloaking my buildings, because when my buildings are cloaked, his army will not destroy my buildings. They will only go for a unit hunt, because my units are not stealthed yet. I don't have the GPS scrambler. So I'm now going to buy some tanks for myself. I need them. Because I'm cncHD, you have to give me the tanks, so I just grab them now. And as polite as he is, he still sends more tanks to my base, because he's a really good gentleman, and he thinks to himself, yeah man, this is a great challenge, I have to give him tanks, he have to keep my tanks, steal my tanks from me, and yeah, this have to be go on, and yeah, so it is going on, and he really throw a lot of flamer tanks at my base. In my last 2 matches he threw only emperors at my base, which was really great, because then I had a really great emperor army and I could rush over his base. I'm still trying to get up my barracks, but his army is not letting me finish my barracks. As you can see, already 2 flamer tanks again in my base, and they discovered my supply stash. I don't know why they did, but they did it, and they flamed away all my workers, but only 1 survived. And yeah, so I have now a really huge army of dragon tanks and no battle masters at all. 5 dragon tanks, oh my god, he is only building flamer tanks. And as you can see on the menu, wait, emperor. So he has a Gatling cannon on it. So I need to be very careful that his Gatling cannon is not shooting my hijackers. What he is doing right now. And I now need to attack him. So just like this, so his Gatling cannon won't shoot at my hijackers. And so it works. Can be hard sometimes, but if it work, and this is fine. I now started building my black markets because now I have the money to build them. And if my supply stashes are empty and I didn't build any black markets, man, this is not great, because hijackers are expensive. I guess $650 per each hijacker. And finally I have an emperor to deal with some tanks, but he didn't build any battle masters for now. I wonder where his battle masters are, because there's nothing. He is only building dragon tanks and Gatling tanks. I mean, this is not wrong. This is right. This is the right move. But usually he built battle masters and a lot of them. Oh, and as we spoke of battle masters, there are the first 2 battle masters. Finally, we can capture them. And I have to admit that I love those battle masters. I really love them, because they are 2-star promoted. They have auto lords. They have the ultra mega super nationalism, and you can upgrade them on the nuke missile with faster move and stronger weapons. I mean, this is a really powerful Battlemaster. This deals a lot of damage, and with the autoloader, anti-nationalism, it's an unstoppable tank. And I really preferred the Battlemaster and not the Emperor tank. I love the Battlemasters more than the Emperor tank, because the Emperor tank, it's just a slow tank. Okay, he deals a lot of damage, okay, but he's so slow. When the enemy attacks you from both sides, he is really slow turning around his weapon and shoots, and then he turns around again and shoot. And if he doing this 3 times, normally he is destroyed then. So I love to build Battlemasters. They are just shoot, turn around, shoot, turn around, shoot, turn around, shoot, drive above a unit, turn around, shoot, and it's just great. So just like this Battlemaster is doing. Boom, drive over the units, dead, and everything is fine. Okay, I had a sentence before, now I remember it. As you can see on the mini-map, there are 2 large red blocks on the top left corner of the map. In my last 2 matches, I grabbed like 20 hijackers and run them up to the place to capture some tanks, but I'm not fast enough to capture them all at the same time. So what happened is, I captured those Battlemasters and those ECM tanks and whatever they're standing, and after I captured one Battlemaster, it was destroyed in like 2 seconds, and then I captured the next Battlemaster and it was also destroyed in like 2 seconds, and there were 9 tanks at the place, and after my capturing process there were only 2 tanks remaining, and it's not worth the money, so I just let them stand on the top and just ignore them. Also, they got rid of my supply stashes on the top, but it's okay, we now have black markets and we just don't care about the supplies anymore. Also, our supply stashes here on the main position are already empty, but not the main supplies, but the rest. And so this is really important because you need black markets. Why you need black markets? This is really important. But I think you already know this. So this dragon tank is now trying to flame down my black market, but he couldn't succeed it, which I'm really lucky about, because black markets, man, they are so expensive. 2,500 cash, this is really much. And I now let my jarmen kell guard the area against those annoying red guards, which he is sending a lot of times. Also, what I love to do against General Alexander is, when we spoke of black markets, I love to build fake black markets, those for 600 cash. And when I build them and when I finish them, I can upgrade them to the real one. And if General Alexander shoots a super weapon on the fake building while I'm building it, who cares? She just destroyed 600 cash instead of 2,500 cash. So this is a good tactic to use. You can use it if you want. I really recommend it. And there I didn't saw that he destroyed my command center, and so I lost 2,000 cash. And this is really funny now. Look at this hijacker army. I just thought to myself, okay, he has 1 Gatling gun. This 1 Gatling gun can't be enough to destroy all those hijackers. And look at this 2 helixes joined army, and all the hijackers are gone. I think there were like 30 hijackers and all are gone, and I couldn't capture the Emperor. And I thought to myself, oh my god, what's happening here? But now I can capture it. His Gatling cannon is not paying attention to my hijackers, and finally I could capture his Emperor, also the second Emperor. And he is going on with the attacks with his Emperors, I think. No, he isn't. Okay, no he isn't. I just fought a little bit of dump here. He is still attacking with red guards. And I now try to rebuild my command center to have cash bounty. And a really good trick also is, if you have cash bounty but no command center, you only need to build a command center just as the scaffold as it is. If you build a scaffold, cash bounty is automatically activated. And then you can cancel the scaffold and the cash bounty will still be activated. So this is really powerful. This is also the reason why players gets money from killing your units without having a command center. This is really powerful. And I hate it when he is building helixes, because with a Gatling cannon on it they deal so much damage to my hijackers. And if I don't pay attention, all my hijackers are just falling to the helixes. And most of the time I don't have Gatling cannons around, and that's it for my hijackers. Can be very annoying. Now I think to myself, hey man, you have so much units, why you not attack? Just attack now. Also some helixes having fun with my command center again, and here are some Emperors. This is a really good timing from him, because now I can capture them and add them to my attack army, to my attack force. And there's another Emperor. I need to watch it that he is not shooting my hijackers, what he isn't. Now, boom, 3 more Emperors for me. Oh, and look, 4th Emperor is joining my army, which is really great. 4 more Emperors on my really huge army now. This can deal a lot of damage, and now I'm moving on to his base. I'm just having a little bit trouble with forming a group. You can form a group by pressing CTRL and a number, then you have your troops on a hotkey. You only need to press the number where you set, which you set, and then you have your army selected. I leave my jarmen kell in my base. I don't want to have him in the attack, because I'm not allowed to capture those tanks with my rebels which I built, and I only allowed to use the rebel ambush, and I don't have the rebel ambush yet. And if jarmen kell shoots some tanks, he is really slow at it. So I just let him guard my area base, my base area. And yeah.
A warrior has fallen.
And I hate it when the tank general is sending troops on the bottom line of the map. You can't see them really good, because I don't know what the name of this thing down there is. The interface, I don't know the name, but they are hiding under it, and so you can't hit those troops under it. I think it's called GUI, I don't know, but who cares here. So another Emperor tank for me, but I can't let him join my army right now, because when he arrives my army, the battle is already over. So I just let him guard my area, my base. Look at this really huge Emperor force, oh my god. And another 2 Emperors joining my army. This is great. Also a Gatling cannon, Gatling tank, and now I have some tanks to guard my base. This is really great. And those helixes, they are going on my nerves really hard. Look at those powerful Gatling cannons. Man, they just shoot at my Emperor, and my Emperor is just getting destroyed by those useless Gatling cannons. Okay, my army is now arriving the base of the tank general. It's only a matter of time now when they arrive. And my tank army with the GPS Scrambler is also very powerful.
No one escapes.
And I'm now having a little bit trouble with the money income because I didn't build so much black markets. I'm only depending on the cash bounty. For this I must destroy some tanks, but first I have to get inside of his base, and this will be really hard, I tell you. This will be really hard. And I should have let my hijackers guard the area.
A warrior has fallen.
Okay, I'm slowly making my way into the base. Now he's sending a random attack force out of his base. I guess it's a little army to guard the oil derricks, because there's a ECM tank in it. He normally don't attack with ECM tanks. I don't understand this, because ECM tanks are really powerful. If the enemy depends on RPG troopers or rocket launchers or whatever, ECM tanks can just mess up all of your enemy strategy. And so I really love to use those ECM tanks. They are just really powerful. And now I'm spawning a rebel ambush and let them run around a little bit. So the bunker is shooting on the rebels, but luckily for him, the bunker is not really paying attention to my rebels. And so the strategy failed, but I'm inside with my tanks really soon. My ECM tank is not doing the job which it should be doing, and this bunker up there is really demolishing my Emperor army, which I don't appreciate. This is not a really good move of you, tank general, asshole. But I can now attack the bunker and get rid of those really annoying rocket troopers. Some random battle masters are having fun inside of my base, but I will now put a stop to that. Also, those MiGs are really annoying. They just come out from nowhere and just shoot your tanks with no reason, dealing no damage, and suddenly your tank will just blow up. And yeah, this is really annoying. And those Gatling cannons survived just barely. Yeah. The entrance is now wide open. I can now join the vacation here in his base, which I will do now, also sending some reinforcements if the attack fails. Some emperors having fun with my tanks. I need to get out with those hijackers immediately. And I can now capture the emperor tank. But now his Gatling can suddenly changed his mind and is now shooting my hijackers, but only one survived and I could capture this emperor tank. I now try to save this emperor tank with my GBS scrambler and it works. I can now retreat. Also, he is messing up my base a little bit, which I didn't see at first, but not noticed now. And now he come with his whole army and try to destroy all of my tanks. But luckily I have my emperors. They are slow, okay, but they can absorb a lot of damage. So they are a perfect meat shield. And so they are doing right now. They are really good at absorbing damage right now. And it looks like that I can get rid of all of those tanks here. There are a lot of ECM tanks, but they are only disabling my emperor on the left, and my other emperors can still shoot those ECM tanks. He now try to destroy my base, but he's not successful with it, which I really love to see. Jarmen Kell is having really hard fun here. He really enjoys everything in my base. Now my emperor is having a really good time here in his base. And now I try to capture his dozer to build a propaganda center and a nuclear missile silo for some upgrades. Quickly building a command center inside of my base. But as you can see, I already forgot it. As it looks like, no, I didn't forget it. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay, my reinforcements are now arriving really slowly. As I said before, those emperor tanks are so slow. If they arrive, the battle is almost over. And now a second dozer, I capture it, and I now try to rebuild, to build a propaganda center inside of the tank base. I also built a scaffold with my worker inside the tank base, and will now build the base, the barracks with my dozer. And he's really messing up my base here, which I don't appreciate. He should really stop that. This annoying move and also this annoying mix. Just look at them, shooting at my emperor tank. Doing no damage at all, but just shooting at it, and suddenly my emperor will blow up for no reason. Now I GBS scrambled my radar van because I want my radar. I don't want to lose it again, and if my radar van is cloaked, he won't shoot it. Okay, his first airfield is gone, which is really good. Oh, look at this, running with all of those hijackers. Oh, one beer is offline, by the way. Running with all of those hijackers into the Gatling can.
You've destroyed my command center. I am impressed, General. Phew. survive this long.
Is there
And this should be game now, I guess.
I can drive anything. This spells your doom, General.
There's not much coming anymore, and what is coming is directly dead. And yeah, this should be game. I now only need to destroy his buildings, and that's it. Some random attacks again in my base. But the only thing what he's doing is giving me some tanks, and I mean, this is great of him, but it's just useless right now because the battle is almost over and he really should use those tanks to defend his base, what he's not doing at all. But I don't care, who cares about him? Yep.
Now, I will destroy yours.
Try it to destroy the barracks if you want to.
More defenses. No, wait. I'll build more tanks instead. Keep the citizens oil.
And I now try to build my propaganda center, but it's already too late. If this propaganda center finish with all those upgrades, the battle will be over. Some random attacks of those stupid mix, which are really annoying. I just hate it when the computer is attacking you with mix. They're just annoying, they deal not a huge of damage, and when they are doing damage they flame away all your units, which is really annoying, and it's just, yeah, it's just annoying.
My forces are at your door, General.
A warrior has fallen.
Okay, that's it. I now end my casting here with my voice. This was a challenge of kkanker26, if this is the right pronunciation. And yeah, this is something what makes fun for me if the challenge is manageable. If it's not manageable, it's just no fun. Or maybe a little bit of fun. So if you are sending me a challenge, please be careful that it is manageable.
Your tactics confuse me, General.
I also accept challenges in the skirmish, not only in the challenge. Also a little announcement here, I'm not playing online anymore because I stopped it and I got tired of it because it's always the same, and I'm not a big fan of playing in online games. It's not only in Command & Conquer, it's in every game. It's just boring for me in online modus. I hope you understand it, and I know the single player is boring for most of you, but if you put some challenges into it to make it more interesting, then sometimes it can be more interesting than the multiplayer, because in multiplayer it's always the same. It's just like in the single player. In the single player you know what the computer is building. Yeah, okay, that's right. But also in the multiplayer you also know what the enemy is building.
How will you match my armor now?
he's only building 2 war factories or a helix rush, or if he is USA he's only attacking with Humvees. It's always the same, and yeah, it's just boring for me, and please don't ask me for online matches again, because I won't do this. I stop it, and yeah. But I will continue those single player matches, I promise you.
This is tight schedule.
And I also have uploaded all of my old videos on my old account, which I deleted 1 year ago. And there you can find all challenges played on hard mode, but with no commentaries. I only started with the commentaries here on my new account. But that's it for me. This was your cncHD. I hope you enjoyed this casting here, this challenge. For me it was a lot of fun. I will now continue with those challenges. I have a lot still remaining here. Send it in from my subscribers.
You may have defeated my
And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching and peace out.